The US can't seem to be getting enough of multi-axle trucks, with sales continuing to rise over the last few years and over the last few months as well. That's great news for some of the auto component manufacturers, maybe even a company like GNA Axle. So what's not enthusing is the Indian government's decision to relax the load limit on some of the categories in the trucks in the country. And add to that, the currency, which brings the conversation firmly in focus. Let's get in the company's director, Kulwin Seehra, to talk about all of this and more. Kulwin, good having you. Thanks so much for taking the time out and speaking with us this morning. Now, you know, if I look at your first quarter numbers, you posted about a growth of about 40 to 45%. With this recent Class 8 truck order flows, the perceived strengthening of the export market, do you think these numbers can only strengthen in the quarters ahead? And have they done that in the July, August, September quarter as well?
So yes, for the Q1 and Q2, the numbers were strong, and we have grown around 40-45% compared to last year's these same quarters. And if we see the overall growth for this year, it's going to be around 35%.
Interesting. So this Class 8 truck sales and the numbers that we're seeing, I think ACT Research put out the numbers as about 150% growth on a YOY basis, even though on a month-on-month basis for the month of August, they were only about 0.9%. But on a YOY basis, they are looking very, very strong. Does this add to some more upsides, or this 30-35% growth numbers that you're talking about captures such robust momentum in the US markets?
So this is the present scenario. What I'm saying is just a safe number. I'm giving that it's around 35% overall, because it's not only the Class 8 we are catering to, it's all series of trucks in the US market we cater to.
Interesting. Does the currency weakness, Kulwin, in any way aid to the competitiveness of an Indian auto ancillary manufacturer like yours?
Yeah, actually, you know, it has compensated in the other way for the steel price increase. Initially, we were seeing the steel price increase to stabilize and and watch, but along with that, the currency has also depreciated. So that has basically balanced the whole scenario for us.
Okay, so you're saying that the margin impact or the below the bottom line impact will not be seen because the commodity price uptick would have impacted margins slightly negatively?
Yes. So no, the margins won't be affected though.
Sorry, you're saying the margins won't be impacted because of the currency aiding the margins as well?
No, there won't be a negative impact.
There will be a negative impact?
No.
There won't be a negative impact?
There won't be a negative impact in our case.
Okay. Just a follow-up on that. If the currency were to stay sub 70, Kulwin, what happens in a scenario like this? Do you, because you supply to, because you're an OEM supplier, do your customers ask you to pass on the benefits because they are larger customers and they are key clients for you, or do you get to retain a part of that benefit as well? And I'm guessing that exporters like you also have some hedging policies in place any which ways.
So what happens is these are basically, if there's a drastic change in the currency in a short period of time, these are on an average settled quarter to quarter basis with the customers. But it depends on customer to customer how the settings are. So that's how. But I'm giving you the bigger picture. Like on an average, today's scenario is that they are compensating for the steel price increase, and the graph is going well in that area.
No, but what about the currency? There has been a drastic drop in the rupee. Does it reflect positively for you as an exporter? If not in the July, August, September, the quarter, then maybe in the October, November, December quarter?
Yes, it has impacted now also, and let's see how the steel prices go in the future, and we'll see the impact likewise.
Okay, just one last question, Kulwin. What about the capacity? Now, if indeed growth is happening at such a good pace, are you adequately, or do you have adequate capacity to cater to this growth, or are you looking at setting up some new capacities? And what about funding for the same if you indeed are looking to incur some capex?
Yes, with that, I would like to also reflect on the order books,
Sure.
because previously we had around 70-75 crores per month of order books. Now they have jumped to 85 to 90 crores. So to cater to that, initially we were using 80% of capacity. Now we have pushed to 82 to 83% of the utilization of the total capacity. So yeah, and we are investing on the side to increase the capacity. So existing capacity, we have increased around 500,000 units, and for next year we have again 500,000 units additional capacity. So that's the whole scenario for capacity. And secondly, for the funds, this year we have invested around 80 crores, and like 70 crores is from long-term debts, and 10 crores is from internal accruals. And next year combined total will be around 150 crores investment.
Okay, we wish you all the best for that, Kulwin. Thanks a lot for taking the time out and speaking to us.
All right, thank you. Thanks, Neil.